Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my corner of the internet. My name, once again, is Jason, and today we're back with some more Elder Scrolls Arena. In this episode, we are going to be talking to the locals and trying to find the location of the, Crystal Tower? I think that's what it was called. Wizard guy, can you tell me where the Crystal Tower is? And he'd like, I'm checking Lilandril. Some strange things have been happening around there. Oh, really? Like, what kind of strange things? But he's not going to tell me. Actually, maybe he might. Rumors. General. Sorry, I wish I had something to say, but I don't. What about those strange things in Lilandril? Can't you, maybe talk a little bit about those? No? Alright. It's going to take 36 days. It's going to take us another month to get over there. Wow. You know, okay. I'll get to that in a second. You have arrived in the city-state of in Somerset Isle Province. The date is Morndas, 7th of mid-year. In the year 3rd Era 391, it took 36 days to reach your goal. Welcome into blah blah blah. The blah blah blah. Okay. I'm actually kind of hoping that let's go ahead and talk to you. I'm kind of hoping that my experiment proves my original hypothesis wrong, that you actually are able to manually travel from one place to another, because I would love to play through this game in real time. Yes, I'm weird like that. Let's see, all mages at one time or another seek the Crystal Tower, for it is the crux of magic in the world. Those who knew not where to begin often seek counsel at the Mages Guild. Perhaps you should try there. Thank you! Now, where is the Mages Guild? It's southeast of here. I think you said southeast. Okay, I'm going to trust myself, my eyes, and how quickly I clicked off of that, but I'm going to trust that it was southeast. Anyways, yes, I thought a playthrough of Arena, probably not one that I'd record, but I thought a playthrough of Arena where dude, are you naked? Oh no, you're just wearing a very unfortunate, color palette of clothes, so stuff. But yeah, where I basically manually travel from one place to another, I think that would actually be, I think that'd be a lot of fun, actually. Actually. There we go. I've got that got it out of my system. I don't need to say it anymore. Right. Oh, there's the Mages Guild. All right. So we'll go ahead in here. We'll save the game because we're doing stuff. Working 2 sounds good. But yeah, like playing a game where you're actually wandering through the wilderness and you find, you're finding, small inns along the side of the road, and you're just, you're actually going through, and it just becomes an adventure just to get to the next town. I think that would be, I don't know, I think that'd be great fun. Mind you, after you've already beat the game once, so I'm, I'll do that likely down the road. That way you can just take your time through it and not feel like you're rushed through. Anyways, my name is Coram Ashland. I don't care, and I have the dubious honor of being the lore master of this Mages Guild. You're also the only guy here. It's not surprising me. Word has spread that you seek the Crystal Tower. Really? Wow. Those loose lips. All right. I have known students of mine to search an entire lifetime, never destined to walk within its hallowed halls. I will, however, consider doing something I would have never thought to do. I will help you find the Crystal Tower. In return, you must do that. My goodness. You must do a favor for me first. You see, a few nights ago, priests of the Mad God attacked our guild. They were protected by some sort of spell that absorbed our magic, making us powerless to stop them. Ah! I know what spell that is. I've got it. Many of our initiates died, and the priests carried off a number of our treasured artifacts. Among these was a small diamond. I cannot speak poor of this. Wow. Other than to say it serves a vital purpose here in the guild by strengthening our magic. Obviously didn't do a very good job last night, now did it? It has a secondary function as well, one that would be of interest to you. I quested and won this magical gem in fair combat from its previous master, the Demi-Lich, Zarathus. A Demi-Lich? Now that's something I've never heard of in TES lore. I'll have to look up what demi-liches are. It is said that the light from the gem will allow the viewer to see the true location of the Crystal Tower on a specially prepared map. A map I have in my study. How convenient. The priests, however, have the diamond. If you would consider recovering it, I would be happy to show you the location of the Crystal Tower. You will, however, have to bring me the diamond first. Do you agree? Alright, guy, I think you got yourself a deal. Good! You will find the temple of the Mad God outside the city of Lilandril. Wait a moment while I get a pen and mark the location on your map. Remember, bring me the diamond, and I will show you the location of the Crystal Tower as a reward. Corum inscribes the location of the temple of the Mad God onto your map. Thank you, Guy. Been a pleasure doing business with you. Steal a magic item. And I got a mark of Force Bolt. Toodles! Alexis cares not for belongings. The only thing she feels a moral code about is people themselves. Because she feels like people don't truly own what it is that they have. Except for their lives. So that's how I'm going to be playing the game in like the future installments and stuff. Temple of Mad God. Let's go there. It's going to take us 4 days to travel. Save game as dungeon. We are in a new dungeon, and it's going to be good. But yeah, so anything that deals with people's lives, she's you know, touchy about that. But dealing with let's just start traveling. Whoa. A hole already. Wow, this is actually must be a pretty far looking dungeon if it's brought my frame down that much. Oh, hello, skeletons. Wow, you guys did a lot of damage there. Bravo, I commend you. So, like, just killing innocents? No, not her thing. She doesn't do it. Innocents are basically those who have not impacted someone else's life. So thieving? Oh yeah, totally in her book. Honorable combat and, you know, even lawful, we'll say, execution. Alright, yeah, that's something that she's... That door just opened by itself. Wait, is this lady in a dress trying to kick me? This lady in a dress is trying to kick me. Huh. She's like, yeah, yeah. I don't know. It looked funny to me. We're gonna save the game is working too, so I don't die here. We need to become invisible in here. But yeah, that's sort of her moral code. So if you're familiar with, like I said, the game that I've played the most in the series is most definitely Morrowind. And so stuff like Morag Tong, actually that's totally legit. Delivering a writ and basically stabbing the guy to the guy's face, doing it, you know, lawfully kind of thing. Yeah, that's something that she can do. Dark Brotherhood though, I actually don't think that's going to be. Those are going to be. Oh, I didn't mean invisibility. Oh no, invisibility. I have a note sitting right here on my desk. I need to make a new spell of invisibility that lasts longer. Alright. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue exploring this dungeon. And I really like the looks on the wall. I don't know, it's a different looking dungeon. I like this. It looks cool. After I'm done exploring, we'll say a floor, or this floor, or after I'm done this recording, I'm actually going to save the game, and then I'm going to run back out of the dungeon, get myself a new spell, and... I'm going around in circles, right? Yeah. And then I'll come back into the dungeon and then keep recording for you guys. So basically off camera, or maybe I'll just tack it on after the blue screen. You know, the blue screen that comes at the end of my videos. I'll go ahead and tack it on afterwards so you can kind of see what the spell is that I'm going to create. But I don't want to bog down or play through with, you know, me walking all the way back and then doing all that again just because I forgot. You know, despite this note sitting right here saying, next time you're in town, make sure to buy yourself a New and improved invisibility spell that lasts longer. It's not so wordy, but you get the idea of what it's trying to tell me. That, this wall actually looks kind of suspicious. Or is it just because it's... Yeah. It's just because the texture work is different on it than, we'll say the surrounding walls. But I'm also kind of being conscious about the amount of time that's passing in game. I'm trying to see how fast I can get through the game without, you know, I don't know. Actually, you know what? That makes no sense. I feel like there's kind of a time crunch, and I'll explain why. Because technically, the arena is supposed to end in the year 399. Is it 399? Wait, what's the year now? Yeah, 391. So according to canon, arena spans from... Come on, what year was it? It was 3... Is it 389? I can't remember. To 399, and then Daggerfall takes place a few years after that, I think, or shortly after that. I can't remember precisely. So, in a way, I've got that into my mind, and now I'm just thinking about that. I'm like, oh man, that's right. I want to be done the game by 399, but if you think about it, I'm about, what, halfway through the game at this point, and it's 391. I've got time to spare. It's just a me thing. I can be kind of, I hate it because I find, ooh, got some sort of altar with blood on it. What was this dungeon used for? I like the design in this dungeon. It's kind of cool. I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh yes, some people use the term very sort of casually, but I honestly have some, we'll say, obsessive compulsive tendencies. Where I'm like, no, things need to be a certain way. No, I don't like that. It has to be like this, without any real reason why it has to be that way. So I think we're gonna go for a little bit of a swim through this little channel here. And that's one of those things, is knowing that the game is canonically supposed to be done by 399. I got it in my head that, alright, well, I've got to be done the game by then. Well, that's not it at all. I should be just sitting back and enjoying the game. Whatever. Alright, let's, actually, let's try a Firestorm. I'm going to try to position myself between these two guys. And... Firestorm! Okay. That was not as cool as I was expecting. It basically... What is it? Okay. That was a little bit disappointing. I think I'll probably get rid of that spell. I feel like I've never actually had a chance to really use it properly, so I was like, I'll hang on to this, and we'll see if I can make it work. And because, you know, so it's good to have versatility. Like, I can hit multiple enemies with that spell, right? So I was thinking, hey, you know, if I can learn how to use this, maybe I can actually save spell points by, you know, using this spell to deal with group situations, rather than, you know, having to cast a spell to take on each enemy. But it doesn't look like, because it says an area around the caster, so was I just slightly off? Is that what the problem was? Oh. Alright, well, Oh, I learned something! If you right-click when you have the spell out, your spell points get restored and you cancel casting the spell. I think I might have already known that, but in case I didn't, well, now I know. Or maybe I'd forgotten. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. That's the story I'm gonna go with. Working 2. It's gonna be a long way to walk back. And nothing in here. I really like the look on this dungeon. It's a little bit jarring in some places. You get this nice sort of ornate or this weird trim up at the top, and then it's like it gets hit with this weird kind of brick, or like there's like no trim up at the top, and But it's cool. I don't know. There's something about the design. I like the colors. It's quite nice. Ooh, this looks suspicious. Oh, and they fooled me. There's nothing there. I'm like, oh, that's definitely a secret wall. Nope. Nope, it's just screwing with me. It's playing with my head. There it is. There's the stairs heading down. But we're not gonna go there. No. Oh, skeleton. No, I'm not fighting out of the water. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and save the game here. As working 2. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me once again in the Elder Scrolls Arena, which is the game that we're playing currently. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, if you want to see the details of the spell that I'm going to be picking up in town, go ahead and hang around until after the blue screen, and you can see that. Otherwise, you can jump on to the next episode when it comes out. But until it comes out, until next time, I'd like to ask you all to game on. Into the Mages Guild we go. Mage guy, it's me again. What are you talking about? I've never seen you before. Yes, you have. Okay, we're going Spellmaker. All right, so we'll go ahead with that. We'll go with invisibility. Cast through invisible. That's quite a big chunk, but let's see. Cast through invisible for 1 round for 10 rounds. That's about a little over 12 minutes. Should be good enough. Should be enough time to do a lot of adventuring. So spell name. I need a spell name. Let's call this one. Well, let's name it after one of my previous episodes. Sneaky, peeky, like. There we go. I'm good with that. Sneaky, peeky, like. Spell has been inscribed in your spell book. Ready to go. Nice. All right, now I can stop recording and run back to the dungeon.